I'm grateful for his leadership. I'm grateful for his friendship. And I'm excited to have him on this call. He's going to speak to you about some things that's going to help you take your business and increase your sales. Because if you can't get anybody to see the information, you won't be able to close those people, right? So with that being said, I want to pass it on to my man, Jay A.O.N.
What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. I'm going to close my camera now. Let you do your thing.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. You are forever indebted to you, man. You definitely helped change my life and put me on a course to better myself and, impact my life and my family's life. So, further, I can't even thank you enough, bro. I always have an attitude of gratitude towards you and your family. So definitely appreciate it. So what's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling, man? Hope everybody's having a great evening. Had a great day. Grateful to be here, man. I never take this lightly when someone invites me to speak on a call, because it took me to hear from other people, and it's always that one thing or two, the conversation you have on the side or something that just changed your life and plant the seed that can definitely change the whole direction of your life. So I definitely don't take it lightly. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being on this call. A little bit about me. My name is Jay A.O.N. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. As Jay said, I was a jack of all trades, master of none. I was doing anything and everything to make money, to provide for my family and give my family a better life than I had growing up. That was always my mission, coming from very humble beginnings, and struggling. We struggled a lot. One of the things I heard Jay said, which resonated a while ago, was he said, our whole life was a recession, so there's only one way, which is up, because when we started, we definitely, came from the bottom of the bottom, and it's just about, you could be the victim or you could be the victor. And I just used that where I came from, instead of being a victim or a product of my environment. I used that to motivate me and push me to do great things. And I found myself working 80 hours a week. I was overworked, overweight, underpaid. I was making good money, but I just didn't have a good life. And, I remember when Jay, reached out to me and he called me, and, I didn't see him for over a year. And he called me, he said, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? How you been? How's everything?" And he was like, "Listen, I got something you gotta see." And mind you, I was a club promoter, so I knew a lot of people. So a lot of people were coming at me with different opportunities. A lot of people were inviting me to presentations and, other network marketing companies. So I was already like, that's not for me. I cannot do that. I'm an introvert. I'm too cool for that. I make good money. I don't need that. So I brushed them off, for 10 months practically. But it was something that I saw, and this is like a bonus training, because he sent the invite. He said, "Hey, what's up, bro? I got something you got to see. You're a club promoter. This can definitely help you and benefit you. I can see you taking this thing to the top." And I said, "What is it?" It sounds like one of those things, right? It sounds like a pyramid. And he was like, "Who told you that?" Jay Pacer, he's a boxer. He's like, "Who told you that? I'll beat them up." So he was already just owning his business, owning the industry, defending the industry. And I was like, "Nah, it's just the way you're coming off. And, you're telling me it sounds salesy, like, what is it? Just tell me what it is." And he said, "Listen, you're my boy, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Listen, do I deserve 20 minutes of your time?" And so he just pulled that, "Yo, you're my friend. Just give me 20 minutes. And so I remember that. I'll never forget that. So he was like, "Give me 20 minutes. And I was like, "All right, you know what? You're right. You're my boy. I could definitely give you 20 minutes. He said, "Cool. So we'll meet up." So I reached out to him. I was really busy. Like I honestly was genuinely busy. I remember coming out of work. I called him. I said, "Hey, where you at? Let's meet up." He was like, "I'm in the Bronx." Right. And I was like, "Okay, I'm in Brooklyn." And then he called me another time, and he was in Brooklyn, but I was at work. So we never got to meet up. And he never hounded me, never tried so hard or acted like he needed me. He wasn't desperate. He had a sense of, "I don't need you, you need this." And that stood with me, because when he stopped calling me and reaching out to me, I just kept watching him now. And I started to see his lifestyle change and progress. And like he said, thank God to personal development, because that was really what caught my attention, was that he was growing. He was reading books. I seen him taking trips. I seen him on stages, and I'm like, a lot of people coming from where we come from don't read books. A lot of people coming from where we come from don't travel like that. So he just was doing a lot of positive things in his life. And he just had something that I wanted. And it was that time freedom. I seen him. I remember I was at my job. I was behind a desk that looked just like this. And he was in the movie theaters at 3 p.m. And that's all he wrote, movie theaters, 3 p.m. I was like, nah, this can't be life. You know, I'm at my cubicle, you know, struggling, busting my butt, living check to check. I said, nah, I need something else. And so they say that people join this business for either out of inspiration or desperation. And I was desperate. My back was against the wall. I was looking for something different. I was trying to find a way where I could make more money at my job as a counselor so I don't have to do the club promoting on the weekends. And so my boss told me, hey, you got to go back to school, continue your education, go, you know, get a degree, sociology. And it was like a 4-year path that she was trying to map out for me. And I'm like, I don't got 4 years to try to make more money. I need to make money now because I want to have my time now. And imagine already working 2 jobs and she was telling me to go to school. I probably would have never finished. So I reached out to him. And when I seen the information and I saw, you know, a way where we can make residual income, that's really what caught my attention. But the thing that when I got started, the thing that he said really quick was, if you're coachable, teachable, you'll be unstoppable. And I think that is some of the characteristics that we all need, is just being coachable and teachable and applying what we learn. So he said, as soon as I got started, and my intention wasn't really to build the business, it was really just to take some trips and have some fun and just enjoy the lifestyle. But then he said, listen, you know, I'm here in Brooklyn. If you want, let's show some people. The day I got started, he said, invite some people over to your house and we'll show them tonight. And all I did was picked up the phone right in front of him. And I just called, hey, listen, I got the game. I got some food. I got this. Come to the house. I got something we got to talk about. And I invited over 10, 15 people in front of him right then and there. Over 10 people showed up to my house that night. He did the presentation. And everybody laughed. Everybody joked. After he left, they all told me, no, it was too good to be true. It was a pyramid. It was this. It was that. It doesn't work. Those things are not good. Those things are no good. You're robbing from the poor, you know, to get rich. And so I really got discouraged. But then he invited me to a training event, which was 2 days later. And at that training event, I seen people who were winning at all different levels, different backgrounds, different, you know, age groups. And that really, I think, sparked the light inside of me that this was possible, seeing other people winning. And that's what I love about these calls. And this is why I always jump on these calls, because I love hearing, like last week we had Easy and Haley, and it was just so dope to hear their story. You can see the excitement. And this is why they say new blood is the lifeline, because that excitement, that energy, when you get someone new into this business, they're excited. They really are passionate about what we have, and we're all passionate. And so you get on these calls so that you can get something from this, so that you could apply it to your business. And it also shows you that it's possible that anybody can build this, whether it's online, whether it's face-to-face, however you build it, and you can build it. So at that training event, it sparked that light inside of me where I started to dream again. I started to see that everything, like the things that I dreamt about were possible, and people were doing it and living that life. So I started to take this thing serious. And within my first month, I probably put in over 25, 30 personals. My first 3 months, probably put in over 40, 50, 60 personals. And I was helping other people dig through their business. So the number one thing, though, for me to have any type of success in this business, and what helped me launch my first event, was learning how to invite. The invite, like Jay said, is one of the most critical components and skill sets that you can learn in this business that can make you a lot of money. Even if you're not good at presenting, even if you're not good at closing, if you can master the invite, you guys can make a lot of money. Anybody in here want to make a lot of money? Let me see some dollar signs, some fire emojis or something, because this is what we're going to go over, is some of the things that you need to learn on how to invite people to see this information. Like right now, I'm at a family gathering. I have some family in town. And, you know, guess what we're doing? There's over 15, 20 people. We're talking about products. We're talking about everything. I just had the body butter on, just giving it to my aunts with salt and oil scrub. And they're all blown away about how good these products are. And then one of my other cousins is here, who she bought the product like 2 months ago. And she's like, oh, look at how my skin is changing. Like, it's so dope to see them selling the product for me. I don't even have to talk about it. They're talking about it themselves because they're creating a story. So we're going to go into inviting. And this is the number one thing to make the most money here, is learning how to invite. So for those that want to learn how to make some money, we're going to learn how to invite. Give me 1 second as I pull up my screen, and I want to share some slides with you guys, right? I'm not a slide guy all the time, but you know, this is what it's about. So Jay, I just need you to tell me, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. So what we are inviting people is to the good life. So when you invite somebody, they're like, hey, what is it? It's a secret. It literally is, right? Secret, the good life, inviting, right? So the number one thing you want to focus on is your mindset, right? Number one rule is be yourself. Authenticity wins. You see, Jay told me some pointers on how to invite. I just used it in my words. And that's what we want you to do. Be yourself, because if you start to sound different and you call a friend trying to invite them somewhere, they're going to be like, wait, hold up. You're right. Is something okay? They're going to think you're trying to set them up. Like, why are you acting weird right now? I'm not meeting you. So being yourself is the key. Authenticity wins all the time. Second is energy. Make sure you are excited. When people hear you're excited, they're excited to hear what it is, right? So make sure you take an energy before you start inviting. The next thing is urgency. Be in a hurry. Imagine if you had $1 million and they told you need to call 100 people to come to this address that you're at. You need 100 people to show up and you'll get $1 million. How fast you will be calling people. So make sure that you're in a hurry. Second thing is expect to win. That is the key. You always got to have that mindset that I'm going to win. I'm going to lock this person in. They're going to get on. They're going to win. Don't go into it with the mindset of, this person's negative. This person, because you know what's funny? The people who I said wouldn't do the business ended up doing the business. The people who I thought would have done it, they were the ones that told me no. And it was a hard no at that. So I have my expectations for people, and don't set any expectations. The only expectation you want is expecting to show them the information, right? And then asking for a decision. Another thing is, do not prejudge anyone. You see, I prejudged a lot of my friends, even some of my successful people that I know, mentors and people I've done business with, club owners, restaurant owners, that I was so scared to show them. And you know what's the funny part? Is those successful people were more willing to sit with me and hear me out and give me points or give me pointers and advice and even send me recommendations on referrals. So don't be scared to hit up those people you know who are super successful, right? So one of the most effective invitations that I've learned on how to build this is a 4-step invite. So if you guys want, you can take a screenshot of this. You can write it down. Make sure you write this down. This is really good information, right? So step number 1 is be excited. Step number 2, be in a hurry. Step number 3, you clear the date. Step number 4, confirm the date, right? So this is what this 4-step invite, how it works. I'm going to show you and give you some examples of it. And this is what helped me make a lot of money here. You see, I did not have this step-by-step. I was just doing this generically. Like, this was just my invite. I was a club promoter, inviting people to the club all the time. So this just came second nature to me. So I'll give you an example of how it looks in a few, right? Now, the next thing is the 7 S's. Share it. If you had to share $10 million with people, right? If we give you $10 million right now and you got to share it with your friends and your family, like that example I told you of 100 people, who are you going to share this with, right? Support. Who do you know that you would support, that would support you in anything that you do, and someone who you would support, right? Spontaneous. Who's those people who want to see the world, who love to travel? Successful business owners, advice, competitive, somebody that's a go-getter, someone that likes the finer things. Who's that social butterfly, that life of the party? Like, who comes to mind? These are people you want to write down on your list, because that is the number one thing first, is having that list, creating your list so you can know who you want to show. The list is like your inventory, right? So these are the people who you want to put on your list, right? The social butterfly, life of the party, self-care. Who's into health and wellness and skincare, right? Who loves taking care of their face and taking care of themselves, right? Who's a complainer, right? Says who sucks here. So who's like a life drainer? Someone that's always complaining. Oh, I'm tired of this. Oh, I'm complaining about this, complaining about that. Who's that person that's negative? Like Easy said last week, some of you guys are scared. Like, you guys, oh, everybody in my family is negative. Great. We want negative people because we got something that can add some positivity to their life, right? So you want those people in your list, right? So when inviting, these are some of the words that I want you guys to avoid, right? Because these are some of the mistakes that I've made. Trust me, I'm only teaching you guys from the mistakes that I've made. And one of the things that I mentioned was money, right? Do not mention money. Hey, you want to make some money? Like right away, it's like, I'm sketchy. How? What do we got to do? They're going to ask a lot of questions, right? Business. Not everybody has a business mentality. They right away think they got to invest and they're scared. They don't got no money. They already prejudge it. Opportunity. You want to stay away from those words. Presentation. Ain't nobody trying to sit in no presentation. Nobody likes sitting in a timeshare presentation or any type of presentation. Also, meeting. Nobody wants the meeting or travel. I don't travel. I don't go anywhere. I don't like to travel with COVID happening. I don't have my vaccine. I'm not traveling. So you want to avoid these words when you're inviting someone. These are some words we want you guys to use, right? Hey, listen, I got some great news I need to share with you. You're going to love it. I need you to see exactly what I'm talking about. I got a huge announcement. Me and my best friend, we partnered up. We got something amazing, something that I want to just announce to all my closest friends and family. Listen, I got a great project that I'm working on, and I just want to run it across you. I think you could definitely help me and guide me with some pointers, right? Hey, listen, I got an idea, and I think you're going to love this. This thing is huge. It's a great concept. Hey, I got this cool app, something important. It's something that I want to talk to you in person. It's hard to explain over the phone. Hey, are you coming? Are you home? This one was a big one. I'm coming over. I used to say this all the time because it's something I learned from Jay. I used to text people, listen, I'm in the Bronx. I wouldn't even be in the Bronx. Yo, listen, I'm by your area. Send me your address. I wouldn't even be close by, and I'll just pop up at their house, right? Hey, it's me. I'm coming over, right? And of course, a vision for the future. So these are some words that you want to use because these are the words that get curiosity. And of course, here, curiosity can make you a lot of money, right? So here's like a huge announcement type of invite using the 4-step setup, right? Hey, so this is your grand opening or your launch party for your business, right? So this is you getting started in your business and how you want to make sure you launch it and take it to the next level, right? So basically, hey, hey, easy. Listen, real quick. I don't have a lot of time right now, but what are you doing Wednesday night at 7 p.m.? If they say nothing, then cool, you move forward. If they're busy, get off the phone and you'll catch them later at another time, right? So that's very important. So you want to win. So a win is when you call someone right away, hey, listen. So for example, we got the huge event going on Thursday with Jefferson Santos at 7:30 p.m., 7 p.m. So whoever it is you're calling, hey, Pedro, what's up, brother? What are you doing late? What are you doing Thursday at 7 p.m.? If he says he's busy, okay, cool. Me too. I got a bunch of calls I got to make, and you hang up. I'll call you. Call me when you're not busy. You don't want to get caught up in the conversation on trying to explain it. And once you give a little too much, it's like giving the end of the movie. They don't want to see it. Don't be a spoiler, right? So another one, so again, so in whatever example, hey, I'm sorry, I got the kids at 7 p.m. Why? What's up? Okay, cool. No, listen, I get it. Yo, I'm a little bit caught up right now. I'm making a bunch of calls. I got some huge things going on right now. Listen, call me when you're free. We got to talk. Hang up. So a win is somebody who says they're free. So, hey, listen, real quick. I don't have a lot of time right now, right? So urgency, excitement. I don't have a lot of time right now, but what are you doing Thursday night at 7 p.m.? If they say nothing, awesome. Listen, I'm making a huge announcement at my place 7 p.m. on Wednesday. For this example, on Thursday, hey, listen, I got a huge event going on. I got some friends and business partners meeting. However you want to use this. Listen, I got one of my millionaire mentors going to be in town Thursday night at 7 p.m. I only got 3 seats available. You coming or not, right? So there's so many different ways. And this example is just as if you are inviting someone over to your house. I got a huge announcement at my place 7 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm not telling anyone what it is until then. I'm only inviting my close friends and family. I consider you one of them. Can I count on you to make it out? Keep it simple. If they ask what it is about, what is it, you reply. That's why I'm inviting you to my place. I'm going over the details there. I don't have a lot of time right now to go over into everything over the phone, but can I count on you on Wednesday? Can you make it? If they say yes, great. I'm excited. I see you there. Hang up. So this right here is just a great invite. If you guys want, screen capture it. You could take some notes. You could hit me up in the DM, and I can send you this information. So for instance, I'm going to New York Thursday. So how I'm using this, I called a couple of my friends, people I know I haven't seen in a while. Hey, what's up, bro? What are you doing Thursday? Nothing. Why? What's up? Listen, I'm in town. Something huge going down. 7 p.m. Got one of my millionaire mentors who will be there. Listen, I only got 3 seats available. I know you have a business. I know you have an open mind. I know you have a forward-thinking mindset. I only have 3 seats available. You coming or not? Can I count on you or not? That's all I've been saying to people. Listen, what are you doing Thursday, 7 p.m.? Nothing. Okay, cool. I'm picking you up. Why? Where we going? I don't know. I'm picking you up. We can hang out. We'll talk about it when you get in the car. I've never seen nobody jump out of a moving car. So we call that kidnapping. So it's just having fun with this. Again, you guys want to have some fun, be excited, use whatever words work for you. So now, if you got someone that's new, or even if you just launch it, you want to relaunch your business, right? You want to set up a launch party today or tomorrow as soon as possible, right? Learn how to invite with the 4-step. You can also use the Share Secret app, make a list with them on the spot. So this is if you got someone who's new, someone who just got started, and say they just got signed up today. You want to make sure that you can learn this 4-step invite and how to use it, but also learn how to teach it to someone who just got started, right? So this is for someone who's new, use a sense of urgency, and you want to do a launch party. So one of the biggest things, like I said, when I got started, I invited 10 people that first day that I got started into the business. I had 10 people in my house that day. Going through the numbers fast. Out of those 10 people, within a week, 6 of them ended up saying yes. I made my money back and I was in profit. So launch parties are a great way to launch your business fast, go through the numbers fast. This is something you can do at your place because people love, they trust you, and it's an easy invite, right? So if you got someone started today, you want to set up their launch party for the same day, or if not, for tomorrow, within 24 hours. Learn how to invite. You want to teach them the 4-step invite. Make a list with them on the spot. 20 names minimum, but to me, if you want to make a lot of money, the longer the list, the bigger the check, right? Also, you want to invite family, friends, successful people, also with the 7 S's, whoever you know. Schedule a date and time for that launch party, whether it's on, you can, nowadays we got the Zoom, we got the internet, you can do it online nowadays. So that's the cool part. We got people launching online, right? So I like being in someone's living room, being personable, they get to touch you, talk to you, they get to feel the products, they get to, experience everything. But we could also do it on Zoom. We got big shot launch events, which is what's happening on Thursday with Jeff Santos coming to town. Have them core their list with you. I see this happen a lot, where we get someone started and we just send them the 4-step invite, tell them to create their list. Hey, invite four to 5 people onto Zoom, or invite 5 to 10 people in your house. Cool, let me know. And then you leave them by themselves. Please do not do that. If you want to really have a great business, make sure you're sitting with them. Make sure you're watching them. Make sure you're there to coach them and guide them. And if they mess up, you can correct them right then on the spot. And if they get into a negative situation, you can be there to comfort, make sure that they comfort them, let them know, listen, this is part of the business. This is normal. It happened to me as well. I've messed up with a lot of invites. Don't worry. Don't be too hard on yourself. So it's really important to do this with that new person. Do not leave until they have at least 6 people confirmed. Get the easy ones. Go for that fast. Fast is fun. Slow is painful. The next thing you want to do, of course, when you got someone started and you got the launch party going, and so the steps that we follow is invite, present, enroll, and then we want to get into the training event. If I never got to a training event, I don't know where I would be today. I would not be having the success that I have. I would not be the man that I am today if it wasn't for this training event. These training events, and the cool part about it, I've seen these training events transform so many people's lives, so many people having success in so many different areas of their life. It's amazing. Some people getting promotions at their job. Some people finding significant others. Some people's relationships are thriving. Their families are doing way better because of the training events. So guys, the training events are something we want to make sure that we force and we keep it on the front of our mind to get them there. If I never went to a training event, like, it's literally a game of inches, because I almost didn't go to a training event. And if I didn't go, I can't imagine what my life will look like. I will be scared to imagine what it looks like. So if you want to get someone to a training event, you want to ask them questions like, why are you doing this? Like, why did you get started? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get out of this? What bills do you hate paying? What do you want out of this? Where do you see yourself going in business? Find out what they want, and then let them know all that you want is possible. But no one ever has received any of that in secret without going to the training events. The person that asks the most questions, listens the most and the best, and leads the conversation. So these are some great questions to help people make a decision to get to the training event. Hey, why did you join Club Secret? What is it you want to get out of this? So if someone tells you, listen, I'm trying to make an extra income, especially with inflation going on, I'm just drowning in debt. I'm looking to get out of debt. And listen, I get it 100%. Now, I know for a fact the people who come to training events, they make 10 times more money than the people who don't go to training events. So if you're looking to get out of debt, I promise you the answers and everything that you're looking for to help you get out of debt are going to be at this training event. So I highly recommend you come into this training event. It's crazy going back even to Easy's story and hearing what he had to do and sacrifice to get to a training event. I've had to pawn jewelry. Me personally, I had to pawn some jewelry just to go to the training event. And what I learned at that training event, I ended up applying in my business, made my money back, and was able to take out that jewelry the next 2-3 weeks. So the training events are definitely worth every dollar. I even tell people, I promise you, you're going to love the event. If you don't love the training, I will give you back your money. You can quit. I'll give you back your money for your training ticket. That's how much of a guarantee I put on training. That's something that I always know that this will definitely help you get to that next level. But ask questions, know their why, what hurts them, and know that whatever it is that's bothering them, the training events will help them find the solution to overcome everything that they're going through in life. I promise you, you can get more fun, you can get more freedom, you can get more income, you can get more fulfillment, you can get everything you are looking for if you stick around long enough. Go to the training events and invite as many people as possible. So let me stop sharing this. Okay. So yeah, guys, that is our training segment on inviting. I hope I was able to add a lot of value and give you guys some pointers. The number one thing is just make enough phone calls. I promise you, it doesn't matter how you invite. If you are excited, if you are in a rush, like if I swear to you, the best time to start going through your list is take some energy and just get pumped up. Listening to some music that's going to inspire you and motivate you, and go out there and make some calls. Some of us can make 20 calls a day. Some of us can make 100 calls a day. But as long as you're making one call a day, I promise you, everything you do on a daily basis is where you see the results 6 months down the line, a year down the line. It's just about taking action on a daily basis, guys. So that is my time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. See you guys at the next training event. Elevate. It's going to be the training event that's going to help you elevate your life, elevate your business, and elevate your income. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.